What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you guys are looking for something that is a little bit lightweight, compact, perfect to zip in and out of your campgrounds, but also extremely light and towable by a wide variety of trucks, then I think you guys will like this one. It's the 2025 Cougar 23MLE. I'm not sure what the MLE stands for, maybe like a mid-living, something like that, but it is basically like a one-bedroom apartment on wheels. I mean, this thing would be perfect for a couple or a single person just to, do some moving and grooving around the country. Pretty darn cool floor plan. Now today I'm down at Keystone RV. They laid out 36 units for me to record, so I'm gonna get cooking through this thing. But if you guys are looking for the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for the price and some locations, you will find that down in the description, so make sure to check that out. Drop some comments for me and give me some feedback so Keystone keeps inviting me on out, because this is a pretty darn cool day for your boy. But again, it's the 2025 Cougar 23MLE, and if you guys are familiar with RVs, Cougar is going to be one of the more well-known brands because they are very well built, and I think aesthetically they look fantastic. It's going to be very similar to a Montana, but this is pretty much what you're looking like here for this back room. It's got everything that you need, really nothing that you don't. You got this nice little area for some recliners, sit down, kick your legs up, and relax, but you're also going to have, a little bit of a divider here if you want to sit down and have a cold one with a USB heat and then some accent lighting. Let me go ahead and turn that on for you. Well, the accent lighting didn't kick on. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like a little light symbol. It's actually a little massager, a little vibrate. So there is the accent lighting there for the cup holders, but also that. So that's pretty darn cool. You also have a little kind of portable power station right there with two USBs and some outlets. But let me go ahead and kick those off and flip it up. Now you're back up in snuggle with honey buns mode. Notice that you do have some pretty big windows as well. The slide height, even though this thing is under 8,000 pounds, you are looking at about 6 foot. It just barely catches the little nipple there on my hat. Let's see here, that's rolled up on there, but it does have the old Dracula shade, so you can stop the old skin from sizzling, keep some nosy eyes out. Emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. You're also going to get your 10.7 cubic foot refrigerator right there as well that'll run off of the solar or your truck when you're driving down the road. And then directly across from your recliner is going to be a no knee knocker dinette. It's also a great place to sleep, if you're bringing a kid with you or something like that. If you just need to, house the guest for a night, that is a suitable sleeping area. You also have a little roller cabinet that comes out for you. Another window, more storage up ahead, and then you have a TV that's on a swivel. And I'm not exactly sure why it swivels, because everywhere you want to watch would be right here. But maybe if you're doing a little bit of cooking, notice how that was on the soft close too, by the way. So right here in the back, it's going to be your rear kitchen setup. You get a ton of good countertop space. It's also going to be that hard wrap plastic that's heated here, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. But the stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings, and enough room here in the oven to maybe cook up, some pizzas or a chicken. You also notice you have a microwave over here on the left. It's a little bit on the smaller side, not quite residential, but good windows, and even these ones open up, which typically these smaller kind of kitchenette windows do not. You have a fan and a light, but the cabinetry is basically going to be the same thing all the way around because it is going to be connected into one piece. But again, soft close, magnetic latches. You also have your speaker right there too as well. 4 pull-out drawers, with the bottom drawer being just a hair larger. And then some pretty clean-cut storage along with some access there to your plumbing. But I mean, what do you guys think here of this room? It is big enough. It feels nice and spacious. I got that vibrate going. It's driving me nuts. So flip that off. But it's got really everything that you need. The lighting system is also on a dimmer. So I mean, if you want to, if you're sitting there snuggling up with honey buns, you got the ability to, lock down the mood with that right there. Here on the back, perfect place for maybe like a little Keurig or a coffee station. I think that's pretty darn nice, and a really good sized closet for this size RV. Also like how the lights, and you see right there, that's going to be the sensor. So whenever you open up the door, that'll turn on or it'll turn off immediately. You also got the glass insert. More storage. USBs, universal Cs, outlets. And then you also have your fuse box down below with a little bit more storage. But I mean, for real, this is bigger than my first apartment. I lived in this crappy old studio apartment. I would have loved to have something like this. I just think this is such a cool little floor plan to zip around. It's kind of in that tweener space to where if you wanted to, you know, you don't really want a travel trailer anymore, but you're not ready for like a monstrous fifth wheel. This is a great tweener piece to really test it out. I also forgot to point out right there, pre-wired for 4G, 5G LTE, so that's pretty darn neat. There's going to be your two slide-out controls, your awning control, and then your awning light right there. But you also have your tank heaters there too as well, so you can camp a little bit earlier or a little bit later into the season. All of your different tank levels will be located right here, so you can check that out. You also have the control for your heat and your AC. Little grab handle bringing you up. And even though this is a smaller camper, they did a really good job with the bathroom. I'm really happy to see that they didn't put a corner radius shower in there. This is suitable for somebody that's a little bit bigger. You got the tri-glide glass area, so 3 pieces that move out. You know, I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds, and you got about 6'5" of clearance right here, but you also got enough, you know, belly and wiggling and jiggling room. I mean, you could have probably 2 in here if you want to get a little funky down at the campground. You got the space to do it, especially if you're 2 flats. Got a good mirror for a bowling gun, baby. Stainless steel bowl, stainless steel fixture there. And then you also are going to get 3 pull-out drawers, plus more access to your storage. And this is also going to be the tankless on-demand hot water heater. So if you're not familiar with it, it's instant hot water the second you turn it on. And it lasts as long as you have propane. So that is a pretty darn good system, especially if you're someone that likes to take long showers. So sitting down here on the porcelain throne, you got plenty of space. I mean, you could maybe hit your shoulder over there if you're really trying, but definitely suitable. So now here into the bedroom, you have your north to south bed, but notice on either side, you have enough room to get around, partially due to the fact that you have this wardrobe slide right here, which will provide you with some hanging room for your clothing. Then you also get 3 pull-out drawers, you know, for your boxers and your socks, and a little knick-knack area. Like my wife would put, you know, her books there and whatnot. Maybe some crystals. Who knows? My little shaman. She's doing the improv. So for those of you that watch my videos a lot, if you guys have mentioned that, she has an improv show here in 2 weeks. If you guys are in the Cincinnati area and want to come to that, shoot me a little text. Love to have you. Support the wife. Get a good laugh in. It's pretty freaking funny. Right here's a 15K AC, so it opens up with a dump valve, and you're ready to go. Plus, you got the shelving on both sides with the outlets and places for some CPAPs, and then, of course, you got your emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. And then you also have a backer for a TV right here, along with the cable and satellite hookup, and then your inverted outlets. Plus, you got dimmers in here, too, for movie mode. But, all right, guys, drop a comment and let me know what you think. Now I'm going to head around on the outside, but again, this is the 2025 Cougar 23MLE. And in case you missed it the first time around, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description, along with that link for the pricing and locations where you can find this thing. 200 watts of solar panels up top, with optional for more. You can link in another 200, I do believe. Electric auto leveling. You do have an awning right here with the LED lights. Provide you with a really good spot to set up like some picnic tables, get some shade, sit back and chill. So I like to see it. You also get your 2 pretty big looking marine grade exterior speakers. And even though this is a smaller size, you're still going to get cool things like the magnetic latches. And this is a slam latch door. It's a really heavy door, hefty. 2-inch side thick walls, 2-inch thick walls with the aluminum studding. They're going to be like 12 on center. Like you would do a house. Kind of see it right there. It's all going to be welded at all point. You got that tough beat me up material right there, along with the plastic. You can get a little outside inside access. So if you're going to do like a TV out here, you can run the cable through there, which is nice. You're also going to have your awning controls out here, which is just, you know, nothing more than just, you know, convenient. 25-mile-per-hour wind-resistant door with a screen and the steps that flip up into the doorway. Plus, you are going to see you have your dual axles out here, You got the safe T-rail too, so that's going to come out to about right there and be a little bit easier to get up into the unit. Now, let's see here. This is going to be your grill. Let's see if I can pull it out. I know there's some boxes and stuff on there. There you go. So this is your griddle top, but basically it's just a little, oh shoot, Hunter, you dingus. Basically you can whip up some burgers, some bacon, do a little bit of cooking here on the exterior. You also got an X-side refrigerator, which you can fit probably about a 30 rack of apple juice in that bad boy. No problemo. 2-inch receiver with a 300-pound hitch rating, and a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. You know, check your seals, check your slides. It's also going to be prepped for a backup camera, the Furrion S Vision, which is a 4.5-inch screen that's your suction cup right onto your windshield, so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. You also have, which if you can see right there, a little holder for the old Stinky Slinky. And speaking of Stinky Slinky, remember too, heated and enclosed underbelly for your fresh and or for your your fresh water, you know, your gray water, and of course, you know, your sewer tank. That's going to be the sewer dump. You can get a slide topper on either one of these slides here if you would like. Basically a piece of awning that goes from there to there, and it prevents debris from falling on top of your unit. You also have another dump station right here, and then this is going to be your electric auto leveling control. You also have your inverter prep, so it's not in there, but it is prep for it. So it has all the wiring, so kind of plug and play on that. And then right here is going to be your docking station, which I love how they're doing this on this. So you have your hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. You also have your winterization, city fill, tank flush, which is a sprinkler system for your poop tank. And then you got a couple of your valves. Propane over here, show you the specs. 7,880 pounds dry, overall GVWR of 9,900 for a cargo carrying capacity of just shy of 2,000. So that is pretty darn incredible. Place for 2 batteries, spare tire, and a little bit of storage. And then you have your upgraded pin box here, which handles a little bit of chucking and bucking because of that front there, you know, pivots with you. But all right, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope this tour helped you. If it did, hit that like and subscribe button. But again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Cougar 23MLE. Peace. Meow, 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 meow.